You're in the middle of Union Station, downtown Toronto, and the current time is 11:42 a.m., which means it's time for Cameron to go.
Bye! Wait, is this the right way? Time for me to go find my hiding spot. Gotta get on the subway. I think, so I have 30 minutes to hide, but I'll see you on the flip side.
Welcome to my friend's game of hide and seek across Toronto. Right now, Josh is the seeker, and he is located here in Union Station. Meanwhile, Cameron has hidden somewhere unknown in the designated game area. The only catch? He must have reached this area using predetermined public transport lines. In order to find him, the seeker will be using an array of different questions that reveal information about the hider's location. However, answering these questions provides access to the hider deck, which is full of many powerful cards to slow the seeker down. There are more rules to cover, but we'll get to them when they're important.
It's time to go.
Alright, so made it to my hiding spot. I still have about 3 minutes until the time starts for Josh to begin seeking. And so now I just gotta sit and wait. I got my coffee, got my backpack, my fanny pack, got everything I need here. It's beginning of fall, lots of leaves just fell on me right before I started filming. And, you know, I kind of love Toronto. It's a really cool city. But, see you when the next thing happens.
Okay, let's talk strategy. We are currently at Union Station, which is where the one line is. And so I think the first order of business is to ask, are you on the same line as me? Because that cuts the number of stations down by, around 50%. So let's punch that right about now.
So what types of questions can actually be asked? The seeker is able to pull from 6 categories as shown on the screen. Matching allows the seeker to see if something near them is the same as something near the hider. For example, is my transit line the same as your transit line? Measuring asks the hider whether they are closer or farther to something compared to the seeker. Radar asks if the seeker is within a certain radius of the hider. Thermometer is used to see if the seeker is hotter or colder after traveling a certain amount of distance. And finally, photo questions are images that the hider must provide to the seeker, like a photo of the station or photo of 5 buildings. We'll discuss tentacles later in the video, but just know they're some of the most powerful questions in the game.
So, Josh just asked me, are you on the same line as mine? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw for you, pick one. I haven't really shuffled these cards, got a whole lot of them. But this is a brand new deck, so I'm gonna draw 3. Time bonus. Okay. Even crappier time bonus. Same crappier time bonus. Okay. Keeping the form the time bonus, because we're doing a small game, and I'm going to respond to him. The answer is yes. We're both on the yellow line.
Alright, I've just asked him for a photo of his station. Let's see what that gives me.
Okay, so I've just been asked to send a photo of my station, so right now I'm walking back to the subway station, but luckily it's not too far. Only about a 5-minute or less walk. So
You might be like, Josh, why are you getting on the green line? You know that Cameron's on the one line. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go east or west and do a thermometer and try to figure out, is Cameron on the kind of northeastern branch or the northwestern branch? However, I can't take this train until he answers my photo question, so I'm just gonna be sitting here at St. George until he gets me that information. And then I'm gonna just take, either the eastbound or the westbound, whichever one comes first. Okay, I just received a photo from Cameron. It's a station that I know I've passed through before on this trip, meaning he must be very, very close. Just to be sure, I'm gonna start a quarter-mile thermometer and we'll figure out whether he's to the east or the west of me right now.
Okay, so I just answered Josh's photo question. I sent him a photo of the top, very distinct elements. Now I get to draw one card. Back to my 9 cards. I checked. He's not even close. So let's go ahead and draw one card. Another time bonus. Great.
Right, I'm getting out here at Bay Station because that's about half a mile to the east of St. George Station. So I've just sent the thermometer information to Cam. Let's find out if we are warmer or colder. Okay, I'm stepping outside here at Bay Station just to get out of that stuffy subway and, you know, enjoy some cool air while Cameron decides whether or not I'm warmer or colder. So let's just walk around and enjoy the area around Bay Station. Oh, Canada.
Okay, so I just got asked a quarter mile thermometer, and I believe I am warmer. That means I get to draw two, pick one. First one, discard one, draw two. I might keep that. Second one, Curse of the Zoologist.
Curse of the Zoologist. Take a photo of a wild fish, bird, mammal, reptile, amphibian, or bug. The seekers must take a photo of a wild animal in the same category before asking another question.
You know, the only one of these things that I think I could find is a mammal or a bird. I think Josh would be able to find a mammal very easily and a bird very easily. So I'm going to take the discard one, draw two. Now I'm going to discard my 4-minute time bonus and draw two. So I'll discard both of these and draw two more cards. So first card, draw one, expand one. Draw one card from the hider deck. For the rest of the round, you can hold one additional card in your hand. And then a 2-minute time bonus. I may as well just draw one, expand one. So I will use this to draw one card. And we got a 4-minute time bonus back. So we went from 2 time bonuses to 3 time bonuses with those 2 drawing cards. How great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is warmer, which is low-key what I expected. So let's go and hunt this guy down. Okay, Loki, I think the move right now is just to take the train south on the yellow line and just until I see that station, because I know that station is a pretty distinct tile pattern. So I think we just ride until we hit it, and then boom, endgame. Destroyed. We got him. We're so back.
Line 2, Fort Kennedy.
Y'all, I am pretty sure that is it right there. That tile pattern, unmistakable. Of course he would hide in College Station, his origin point. It all comes back to this. Endgame has begun. Prepare your butt.
Quick update. I think based on the train station photo, Josh thinks he's at my station, but I just checked and he's quite far. So I'm just gonna let him continue thinking that.
We're here at beautiful College Station, and Cameron is sending me a photo of the tallest building he can see. Will it be one of these? Who knows? but his fate is sealed.
So, Josh just asked for a photo of the tallest building I can see, and unluckily for him, it's that. So, couldn't really see much in the photo. But that means I get to draw some cards, so I'll be right back.
Bro literally sent a picture of his tallest building completely obscured by trees. Well played, well played. That's not gonna stop me though.
So, as I just answered a photo question, that means I get to draw one card. Hopefully it's a good one. Ba-bam! Blank card. And ba-bam! Discard 2, draw 3. You know, I might just use that because right now I only have a couple of crappy time bonuses. And maybe I'll get more time bonuses back, maybe I'll get something better. So I'm gonna discard my 2-minute and 4-minute time bonuses, as well as the discard 2, draw 3. We'll go ahead and draw 3 cards. Ba-bam! 6-minute time bonus. I already got the time bonuses back, effectively. Ba-bam! Randomized question. Play instead of asking a question. Okay, that's pretty good. Ba-bam! Curse of the right turn.
Curse of the right turn. For the next 20 minutes, seekers can only turn right at any street intersection. If at any point the seekers find themselves at a dead end, they may do a 180-degree turn and continue forward.
So the seekers can only turn right at any street intersection. You know what? I'm gonna discard one of my time bonuses and play this right now.
Definitely panicking. He just hit me with Curse of the right turn, meaning that he's definitely on the line. So let's just right turn our way to the nearest and largest park. I'm pretty sure that's where he is. And let's see if there's a tall greenish building behind the trees that you can see from that park. And there he will be. Let's go. I could turn right into this Planet Fitness and hit a workout before I go and destroy Cam. Should I do it? Should I do it, chat? That is the direction I want to go towards the park, but I have to overshoot it and make a really annoying bunch of right turns to make it to my destination. I may be forced to take a detour, but this is a really, really cool street. There's so much going on here. I'm in this beautiful park, and I think that's the building Cameron's able to see. So let's look through these trees and see if we can find him.
Okay, so I just got asked to give a selfie. That is easy enough, but this also means I get to draw one, because it's a photo question. So I'll go ahead and do that before I send the selfie. Ba-bam! Curse of the Bridge Troll. The seeker must ask their next question from under a bridge. That is a fun question. But, problem is, seeker must be at least 2 kilometers from you. At least. At most. So, I think he's more than 2 kilometers from me. So let me go ahead and ask that question and send him a selfie. Quick update. Turns out he's 0.7 miles away, which is actually less than 2 kilometers. It's more than 1, but it's less than 2. So, can't ask the Curse of the Bridge Troll. But that's okay. I also have a randomize and the time bonus, the 6-minute time bonus. So if he asks any incriminating questions of me, I'll just randomize it.
Okay, well, I'm struggling a little bit. I have not been able to find the building that he's able to see, nor have I been able to find the brick wall that he's hiding next to. Right, is this the park? Is this the brick wall? Who knows? Let's find out. Very, very confusing. I have no idea where the Brill could be. But I know that he's somewhere in this radius.
So I just got asked to send a photo of the sky, like just place my phone on the ground, take a photo straight up. And it's not that useful, so sent him that. Now I get to draw one. Let's see what we got. Ta-da! 6-minute time bonus. So far we have 16 minutes of time bonuses, and a Curse of the Bridge Troll. And he is moving further away from me. He's very close to 2 kilometers away. So once he gets there, I'm going to ask him Curse of the Bridge Troll.
So at this point, things got pretty repetitive. Josh continued to ask photo questions that were not useful since he was at an entirely different station. Meanwhile, Cam was able to keep drawing cards with little to no detriment since Josh was not getting any closer. This all finally came to a head when Josh made the realization that something seemed off.
I'm screaming, I don't think he's at this station. I might have gone to the wrong station. This is really, really bad.
Guys, so very, very good news. Josh just realized that he's been at the wrong station. And because of that, he decided to give up. So I get the full 2.5 hours plus any time bonuses I have, which is 28 minutes. So that's 2 hours and 58 minutes for my hiding time. Now we're gonna go meet up and get lunch, and then we will continue the game with his turn.
Well, boys, that's a GG. I messed up the station. He was at King Station, not College Station. Dang, that is unfortunate. Good job, Kim. You got me.
Now it's time to switch roles. Usually, the new hider would begin right where the previous hider was found, but the boys decided to meet up at College Station and get lunch before beginning the next turn.
Okay, right now we're in the drink zone. We took a little bit of a break after my turn and did so disastrously and wonderfully.
It was not my hottest performance, but
right
it is
now,
now my turn.
yeah, the time is 4:25, and that means it's time for you to go.
Since Josh was unable to find Cam, his goal is simple. Last the entire hiding round and rack up enough time bonuses to overcome Cameron's hiding time.
Alright, we might have a strap to come back, so back. I will explain it momentarily. Okay, let me explain my plan. So, I just came out at Spadina Station, which is on lines 1 and 2. So when he asked me what line I'm on, I will say, of course, I'm on your line because it works for both lines. However, I took the yellow line here. I think Cam is going to take the green line to get here. So I think he's going to miss the station based on the station photo. That's my hope.
So right now I'm at College Station. I'm in the IKEA above College Station. And I'm thinking the best strategy for moving forward right when it's time for seeking to start is to do a 1/4 mile thermometer north to south to see if he could have possibly gone way up or down into downtown. And then I would ask him if he's on the same line as me to know if he's on yellow or green. And let's see how this goes.
Alright, Cam just hit me with the thermometer. That means it is time to draw 2, pick 1, to find out what happens. Alright, drew a pretty handy dandy veto question that might come in handy in the future.
Okay, so quick update. I've been told that I am warmer, meaning he's either somewhere along the green line, or he went far north along the yellow line, or he is just at the next stop or whatever. So right now, what I should ask is he on the same line as me? If he is, well, I know he's on the yellow line. And I'll go from there.
Alright, I got hit with a matching question. My line is the same because it's on both lines. So I will draw 3 cards and pick 1. Just got another veto question. That's pretty good.
So I just received news that his line is the same as mine, yellow. So that means if I do one more thermometer, I'll know if he went northeast or northwest. And after I do that thermometer, I'll probably do a radius to see if he actually went northeast or northwest, or just went like, 1 or 2 stops and got off. Then I'm gonna ask for a photo.
All right, I have found this super secluded little courtyard area, and I don't think Cam will be able to find this. I mean, this building is the tallest building in my line of sight right here, and it is nowhere near the train station. Nowhere near to even being visible from the train station. The only way is through a little secret garden path over that way. I think this will be really hard for him to find. Wish me luck. Okay, bro went from Bloor Jungi to St. George Station, meaning that he is warmer. However, I don't want him to know that, so I am vetoing that question. You don't get any info on that, Cam. Guten bye.
Cameron's audio is bad here, so I'll narrate what happened. When he arrived at the station, Josh vetoed his thermometer. So, to combat this, Cam decided to go 1 station further and then use a mile thermometer headed back in the direction he just came from. This would effectively split the remaining map in half and determine which side of the yellow line he should be looking on.
Okay, so I started the 1 mile thermometer. Right now I'm just waiting for my train. Should be here in 2 minutes. Then I'll go like 3 stops, and that'll be about a mile, a little over a mile. And I'll send him the screenshot, and I'll know if he's on, like which side of the yellow line he's on. And I'll go from there. It's a minor setback.
I'm just out here, waiting for Cam to find me. Ooh, he went from Spadina, which is my station, horrifying, he technically triggered endgame, to Bloor Jungi. But I am to the northwest of Spadina station right now. He went east. Technically he's definitely colder. However, I'm right on that edge, so maybe he's gonna knock out Spadina from his list. This could be really good. It's now time to draw 2, pick 1 for that thermometer that he did on me. So let's see, I got 2 cards here. Let's find out what I get. Hold up. Number 1 is not that. Number 1 is time bonus. Just a regular cute little time bonus, and the other one is also a regular cute little time bonus. I'll take the cute time bonus.
Okay, so going from east to west, he told me that I was colder, which means he's in the northwest part of the 1 line. So now I'm going to go right back to where I started this 1 mile thermometer to transfer to the 1 line, and I determined that the furthest he could have gotten was St. Clair West station. And so I just asked him for a photo of the station, and it's only like 4 stations that he could have gone to that are in play right now. So this is very good for me.
Okay, bro just asked me for a picture of the train station platform, which I vetoed because I don't want him to get that information at all. And he wants to re-ask it. Fair enough, it's a pretty good question. It's really interesting because there's 2 lines that go to the station, so we could technically get mixed up with 2 stations. We're also right on the border, so we might get mixed up with that border area by crossing out Spadina. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Okay, things are getting spicy. He has re-asked for a photo of my train station platform, so I'm gonna run over to Spadina and go grab that for him. And hopefully that doesn't give him any information. I already decided that my platform is going to be the yellow line station, so I'm not switching it up arbitrarily. I decided it's going to be the yellow line station. He knows I'm on the yellow line, so that is 100% inbounds. It is a trek to get to the yellow line through the green line at Spadina. It is crazy.
From this point on, things get really hectic, so let me explain what happens. Josh goes to take his photo of the station platform, but being crunched for time, he decided to take a photo of the green station instead of the yellow station. This is because getting to the yellow platform proved to be too difficult to reach within the allotted time. Because of this incorrect photo, Cameron got confused and began heading more and more north, unable to locate the right station. Ultimately, Josh realized this would cause long-term problems to his run and sent a photo of the correct platform that he found on Google. Overall, this could have been avoided using rules that no one was aware of at the time, so hopefully this never happens again. Anyways, Cameron is about to realize the mix-up right about now.
So, Josh just told me that, well, he sent me a new photo that is a different photo of the platform. Apparently he sent me a picture of the wrong platform, and the photo he just sent, I've passed by that station twice, so I know exactly where it is. I'm gonna go right back to it, but he said he'll take a 20-minute penalty.
Okay, I feel like he's probably gonna ask for a photo of the tallest building visible from the station, but I don't want to get caught with my pants down, so I'm gonna go back to my hiding spot, just in case that happens. Made it back to my hiding spot though, so we are safe for now at least. Oh my gosh, the Korean food is coming up. Oh. I think Cam knows what's up now. I think endgame will probably be triggered very, very soon. So I'm just gonna sit pretty here and get ready for those questions. You wish me luck. Okay, endgame has been triggered. It's that building, that's the tallest building in my current sightline, so let's take a picture. Well, I just got kicked out of that courtyard, so I'm going to be on the curb now, just waiting like a sitting duck for Cam. Yeesh.
So Josh sent me a photo of the tallest structure in his current line of sight, and it was pretty distinct. And then about 2 minutes later, he told me that he just got kicked out of his hiding spot. So he's gonna move to the nearest intersection and send me an updated photo. This game is going very swimmingly. Okay, so the photo Josh sent me, this is like houses that looks like this, and there's a lot of those houses. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to like look around this whole quarter-mile radius, and that's gonna take me forever, and I'm not gonna get him in time. And then I remembered tentacles. So I asked him within half a mile of me, which park are you nearest to? And now I'm awaiting his answer because that will give me all the information I need to find him.
This is a good time to mention the final category of questions never before used on this channel: tentacles. These questions are phrased as follows: within blank distance of me, which blank are you closest to? So for example, Cameron just asked, within 0.25 miles of me, which park are you closest to? An important note is that if the hider is outside of the radius, the question returns a null response, and the hider gets to draw the reward anyways.
So my new hiding spot is this intersection right here. Cameron just asked me for a tentacle about what park is nearest to me, which is like Joseph Burr Tyrrell Park or something like that, which is like 0.1 miles away. It is getting pretty dark, so I think he needs all the help he can get right now.
Okay, so Josh just answered. He's close to Joseph Burr Tyrrell Park, which happens to be the park I'm closest to. So I'm going to head over there and then decide which direction to go from there. I found the photo of the tallest structure, which means he is right around here somewhere. So let's find this guy.
Here he is, guys. I'm about to get found in like 5 seconds. Oh. You found me.
You have been found.
Begun to be found.
Wow.
Dude, if
Well, how does it feel?
Honestly, I've been getting so many weird looks. I'm so glad.
I'm sure.
I'm so glad that you
You're
finally
right
found
in the
me.
middle of a like neighborhood.
I'm like, okay, I'm situated. Endgame's been triggered. Cam's gonna look for me.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, boom. Little lady with a little name card comes walking out a door. And I'm like, oh no. It was like fine.
That's hilarious.
So I left.
Oh, well, it was a good game. Let's shake on it.
That was a good game. Congratulations, Cam.
Thank you, thank you.
You're the champion of Toronto for now.
I
Until next time.
finally played a game that one I won and two I didn't get Curse of the Gambler's feet.
No one
So
got
that-
Curse of the Gamblers.
I was
Why did you shuffle
so
all
happy.
of those blank cards? I kept pulling blank cards. Blank cards.
No, that exact same thing happened to me. But okay, I'm gonna end this. This was fun.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes since my run started. Am I concerned? Yes, they're getting on a train. If it's in my direction, we're gonna have some problems. I have a bad feeling. I'm gonna check which way they're heading.